Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel. My name is Pamela and this is Teacher Pamela Plans, where we do everything from crafting to teaching and planning and goal setting and all the things. So come and join me, and I'm glad you're here today. Today, we're going to be talking about my planner setup for April, and things are different. As you can see, I have some new things in store for this month. So let's get started. All right. So first of all, I already put this together and I just am going to open it and show it to you. This is my regular catch-all planner. And if you've seen my channel before, you know that I absolutely love Jane's Agenda. And so a lot of the stuff that you'll see here is from Jane's Agenda. I use the classic size planner. So that's 7, essentially. It's 7 1/4 by 9 1/2. And so depending on what system you're using, some people just do a 7 by 9. And I'm going to be adding some inserts as well to this that are a little bit different this time. So let's go ahead and look at what I have for the month of April. So I'm going to be using this navy wrap, which I really love. It's got this metal, beautiful hardware, and it snaps into place. Okay, and then on the inside here, I have some cute little Post-its. These are from Jane's Agenda as well for the month of April. Then I added some of these translucent sticky notes to be able to use as well. And I added this lovely, cute journaling card. And it says, "She reads books as one would breathe air to fill up and live." So if you couldn't tell, this month's theme for the April box was a book or reading theme. So that's what we're going to have on the inside here. Now, sometimes I do use this pen loop, but sometimes I don't. There's actually 2 pen loops in this wrap. So there's one there, and then there's also one over here. And I just started using these pens. These are the zebra pens. These are the Blen pens, and these are 0.5 black ink, and I'm actually really enjoying these. They're gel pen. I love gel pens. The thing about gel pens is that they can smear, but they tend to dry pretty quickly. I just like how they write. They write smoothly, and I enjoy that. That being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep on with these, just simply because of the fact that they tend to run out of ink very quickly. So we'll see how that goes, but for now, that's what I'm using. Now, I also have these beautiful rings. I got these on Etsy. So these are not from Jane's Agenda. These are from Etsy, and these are like a rose gold, kind of. They're very pink in color, and I just love them. They're gorgeous, and they work perfectly with this month. So this is our beautiful cover. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. And then we have, this is actually different than what she's done recently. She's had most of them be clear, but this is more like a vellum-y, translucent cover rather than the transparent covers that she's been having. But this is fine too. I'm enjoying it with this beautiful, beautiful dashboard underneath it. So I love the layers. All right, and then we have this on the other side, which is so gorgeous with the reading and the bookcases and with the old school ladder and the letters on the side. I mean, how cute is that? All right, then I typically add in my quote cards. So here I have some quote cards for the month. Some of these are from the box from this month, and then some of them I just added from previous boxes. So we have Plot Twist. That was from a previous reading box. Then we have He Who Begins is Half Done. And then we have under here, Live Where Your Heart Finds Life. Goal Getter on the Loose. I'm really focused on goal getting in the current moment, and you'll see that in a minute. I have always imagined that paradise will be a kind of library. And then we have, If Found, Please Return to the Library. Then I also have some on the back. This is a bibliophobia. What does that mean? It's the fear of running out of reading material. The difference is in the preparation. Live in the now. If you don't love it or use it, it's clutter. This is another one of my major focuses right now. Positivity is power. All along, you were blooming. And I just love this look underneath here with the beautiful flowers and the pinks that we're getting out of that as well. So this is actually a previous dashboard from another box, but it works really well with this particular box. All right, then on the other side of that are my contents. Now my contents has switched up a little bit. I did not change this page yet. So I'm going to wait on that and we'll kind of see what happens with that. But for the most part, this is my contents page. And some of it, like I said, especially my faith has changed over, and then self-care has changed as well. So those are the main areas that have changed. All right, then I have my word of the year, which is bold. I know you can't really see this as well on camera, but it means to show the ability to take risks, confident and courageous. So you can see that on there. And this beautiful book binding, and with the little baby's breath on top. It's so cute. All right, so this is my inbox. Typically in my inbox section, I love these clear dividers as well. These are Jane's Agenda as well. And so this is from an old box. This is my hybrid. And usually on the hybrid, if I use a hybrid or just on the inbox, I will put those sticky notes and put what I have going on for the week, which I haven't done yet, so I'm going to do that soon here, of the different things going on that week. So I'll have the days of the week and things like that on there. I'm probably going to use one of these. So I'm going to put this on here because these are really cool looking. I'm just going to put one of those on there, and I'm just going to put all the things happening this week on that one this time. Okay. So we'll have that set up, ready to go. Then, after my inbox divider section here, I have my planner routine. This is also something that I'm going to start working on, probably adapting and changing, because I have a new planner situation happening. So this is going to be a little bit different as well, and what this is going to look like. But I'm really excited for it. Right now, I still haven't got my vision board done. Honestly, like, it's been a struggle. And so I'm going to be real about that. It's been a struggle to get things the way I wanted. I was not in planner peace. I'm feeling closer to planner peace in the current state now that I have added some new things, but I'm just not there yet. I haven't completed everything that I want to complete yet. So we'll get there. But that's my planner routine. I'm going to probably be adjusting that soon. So this is again why I have not done a video on my planner routine, which has been requested, but I've just held off because I'm a perfectionist, and I'm just going to be real about that too. Like, I struggle with having everything perfect for my videos and making it, the perfect way and being done with everything in order to show, here's what I've done. And you know what? I've got to just be like, this is where I'm at, and I've got to learn how to do that. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. So after that, I have my envelope here, and this is where I just throw in, this is my inbox again, so I'm going to throw in stuff. This stays here all the time because this is just an insert from my son's teacher about how they do their share time and their teach and tell time, and so I just keep that in there. And then I usually get a calendar for their snack and things like that that come in. I have receipts for my business that I put in the back here. So I have that. So this is a 2-slotted envelope. Now this is from, I'm trying to remember where I got this from, but it's not Jane's Agenda. So I'll have to look. Everything that I have below is actually, it is below in the description. So I do have everything in the description. If I forget verbally where it's from, it's in there. So that is that. And I love having that envelope in there. Next comes my brain triggers that I use. So this is going to help me do my brain dump and figure out all the things that I need, the checklist that I need. And so here's my checklist so far for April of all the things that I need to remember, dates of things going on, as well as things I need to do. All right. And then This kind of helps with the brain dump as well. So I can look this over. Is there birthdays this month? This is like the annual thing. So you do that. I do this every month actually, just to figure out what's going on as far as, have I done these things? Then we have right now currently spring. Have I done these things? And what do I need to do for that? And then I also have a brain dump that's quarterly. So right here is where we're at for that, for our quarterly. So it's kind of nice to have those extra add-in situations to help me remember all the things, because it's really hard to remember all the things. Okay, then next here, I haven't filled this out yet for this month, but we are in the month of April. So what I've been doing for this perpetual planner is just putting in fun holidays that are occurring during that month and for each of the days. Because there's also like, there's so many fun holidays, and you can do some planner spreads. So this kind of helps with my planner spread ideas. And it's just fun to look at. Like, oh, look, it's Popcorn Lovers Day. Or, ooh, we have International Read to Me Day. Things like that, which that would have fit in April since this is the theme for this month, but that's okay. So lots of different cute holidays. And so I'm going to be adding that soon for April. And on the back of that, it has the regular holidays as well. Then we have our goal section. So this is section 2 we're headed to. In my goal section, I've had this for years from Jane's Agenda. Oh, this is also from Jane's Agenda, and I layered it with this, and I just love the typewriter look. And this has got the pink or gold foil on it. I don't know if there it goes. You can see it, and oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so anyways, I've had this in here forever, and I have no pictures in there. I'm just gonna kind of skip over that because it's empty. Like, I did start, like, I don't know, like last year, I think, on putting some pictures in there, and that's why it's all torn up. And I wanted to start again and make new ones. What I'm trying to do is this for my weight loss. So this is 52 weeks to, you know, to where I want to be. And it's not just about the weight, really. It's more about feeling healthy for me. On this calendar, I put a challenge every month. So this month I decided my challenge is going to be decluttering. So I'm doing a declutter challenge this month. So I'm going to write that at the top here. And I'll make it fancy later. But I just want to write that so that I remember. So I'm working on decluttering. Specifically, I'm working on decluttering our basement. Sorry, there's like something on here and it's annoying me. So I'm like trying to get it off. I'm working on decluttering our basement currently. So just doing a little bit each day is my plan for the month of April. Just to get some stuff out of the way. This is my manifesting journal, which is after that. So I'm also going to have my vision board in here someday. That's where this would go, is my vision board, so that I can have my vision board and then manifesting what I'm manifesting in the current state. So this I'm manifesting, and then I might do a declutter manifestation of just how I want things to look, how I want my environment to look. And overall, I really love my environment, but I just have some adaptations that I want to make things more comfortable and enjoyable. This was my first quarter. It didn't go so well. I'm just going to say I did not lose 18 pounds. I didn't do these things. Yeah, I'm just going to be real. It didn't happen for me, but I've kind of reset myself. And so I'm really hoping now that I've got like a new reset that this is going to happen for me for the second quarter. So what I've decided to do is I've put a couple of my goals down here, and then kind of broken down one specifically for now, because I'm really focused on I'm going to do the 10K here in our town. And so I'm kind of focused on that right now. But unfortunately, March was a difficult month for me. I sprained my ankle, so I'm not going to be where I want to be for this race at all, but I'm just going to do what I possibly can and be happy with that. Last year was my first year ever doing one. And so if I could just my goal is basically to beat my time from last year, which shouldn't be too difficult given that I really didn't do too well with it. So, I mean, I successfully did it, and I'm so proud of myself because I'd never done it before. So that was good enough for me last year. I would really like to do better this year. That's just where I'm at. And I had a very ambitious goal of it this year, and that's just not going to work either. So I'm just going to have to take it week by week, see how I'm feeling, and go from there. And even if I don't make it to where I want it to be, even though I'm on kind of a time crunch here with it, you know, it is what it is. And just being able to be there and enjoy it and be happy with the fact that my body can do anything at all is where I need to be. So that's where I'm at with that. I have not put my little dots in for this month yet, but I'm going to be doing that. So these are my goals. So I'm kind of changing over. I'm not totally using Makselife right now, but I'm kind of still categorizing it as such. And so I've got some things that I'm working on here. And so this month I want to read The Wedding People. I'm going to do some skincare. I'm really focusing on my skincare and how I'm taking care of myself. And so that's going to be 2 times daily, of course, my routine with that. I'm decorating my TN, which I have not shown yet. I'm going to do a video separate from this one of what's on the inside of this. But this is my TN, you guys, and I am having so much fun in it. I really took this past week and caught up with it. And so I am going to do a video where you get to see the inside of my TN, but I'll give you a little sneak peek here. So this is my TN. So this is from the Cuties, and I'm loving that group. So if you want to join, information is also down below for that. And yeah, so that's being fun. So that's one of my goals as well, is decorating that. And then just getting through my planner tasks. So my planner routine in here, and just kind of adding to that, changing it up a little bit probably, and just making sure I do the things that I need to do for my planner. That's my other personal goal. Then I have some fun and recreational goals. Mostly this is just things that I have scheduled to do. And then I have some rewards too. So I have my orchestra, I'm going to book club, I have a game night, and then I have a couple rewards that I want to have, and I'll talk more about this cocktail and picnic treat reward. And then I'm going to reward myself with Stitch Fix subscription if I make my April health and wellness goal. So both of those are kind of health and wellness related as far as rewards are concerned. Then I have work and learning, which I always have to do my lesson planning every week. I'm not very good about doing my videos every week, so I really need to get those posted for that. That is on OutSchool. And then I also need my professional development hours to continue to keep my teaching certificate. So I have that as well on there in order to keep up with that. All right, for my family and relationships area, I'm planning Easter holiday. I am planning my son Jackson's birthday. I'm meeting up with my dad and Lori. And then I want to have Thor have his activity time with me each day. And then we do Radish subscription box, which is recipes. So doing those with the boys is a lot of fun. We cook together. And then Phoenix has a musical this month, so I'm super excited for that. And then I put EOH, that's actually Engineering Open House that we have here. And I'm super excited because my older son, I think, would love it. I don't think he's ever been, and we need to go because this is right up his alley. And so I really want to do that with him. All right, so for health and wellness, I'm going to track my food daily. I've been terrible about that, but I'm going to get back on track with that. Activity daily, and having the 10K is going to help with that. So these are kind of a combined goal, if you will. We have activity daily, but running and walking, that 10K. So successfully being able to do that is part of it. And then my skincare routine and getting that underway as well. For my spiritual and personal growth, I'm working on a Bible study called The Story. And this is by Makselife, and I can't remember his name, but I will look it up. It's an old study. I'm doing it by myself, and so like I really wanted to get into depth. It is a chronological story of the Bible is really what it is. And so it's written and read like a story, like a book. And so it kind of gives you more of an overview, not as much of all the little details, but gives you a more overview of the entire Bible. So I'm going to be working on that for several months. It's going to take about 6 months, I think, because it's like 31 chapters or whatever. So it may take me longer, just time-wise and stuff, but that's what I'm working on with that. And I'm going to add more to talk about that when I get to the faith section. Then my moon rituals. I have some duties for my volunteer stuff, and then meditating 5 minutes each day. I'm doing that before I go to sleep, and I'm loving it, like when I take a nap. And it's great. It's been wonderful. I also have for financial, some pretty simple things, just tracking weekly and then paying my student loan. And then as far as physical environment, cleaning daily, deleting out emails, so decluttering my media stuff, and then basement clean out, as we talked about with that. All right, so then next up I have like project planning inserts, and this is for Wild University. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be doing right now. I just don't know that I have time for it. So we'll see. I'm keeping it in there just in case. And then this is kind of my ideal routine. I'm probably going to need to update this. Things have kind of changed for that somewhat. So I don't know. We'll see. And then we have our self-care section. So this is section 3. I love this. So this actually, I will say, this vellum is a part of the April box, but this is from an old box. But I like that. Introverted, but willing to discuss books. Now, I'm not an introvert, but I do love this. I think it's cute. So I'm okay with that. And I guess sometimes I can be kind of introverted. You know, I like having my time to myself. I do work at home. I work from home and I'm by myself for a majority of the day. So, you know, I guess somewhat I'm introverted. But that's why I like to do these videos, because I'm not super introverted and then it gives me a chance to talk. So I like that. All right, so here, these are my inserts that are my dossier of my body. So I'm not going to show everything here, but this is the nutrition and wellness. And then there's some, I'm not going to show all of this because there's personal stuff in there that like I'm just not comfortable with yet showing, because it's got my weight, my measurements, things like that in there. And then vision board and things like that. So this is on Jane's agenda, and you can get that from Jane's agenda on her website. This is the macros log that she also has that I like to use. So this is just, you know, writing out what you're eating. And then I don't do the calories, the protein, fats, all those things. I'm just simply staying with points because I'm using the Weight Watchers program. And I've been on the Weight Watchers program for a very, very long time. And some months I've been very successful and other months not so successful. So I'm trying to kind of refresh and, you know, get back at it. But I'm not quitting. I've never quit. And I don't think that that's what this is about. Again, lifestyle, not, you know, this is a process for me, and I'm accepting that part of it. I'm not looking at it as man, have I failed? You know, it's just a process, and it's going to probably be a lifetime process for me, and that's okay. All right, so the next thing I have is like routines. So I'm focusing on my skincare. So I've got some mostly skincare here, and then evening, you know, reading and planner stuff. And then I have my activity log here, which is my mental health. I write down my emotional health, my spiritual and physical health. So I've actually changed these out. She had AM and PM. These are Jane's agenda as well. She had AM and PM as well as steps here. But I wanted to have all my health here, not just physical health. Okay, so that's what I do with that section. And then I forgot to put this in here, so I'm going to need to add this really quick. My moon ritual calendar as well. So here's where I put my little moon phases. I'm going to add this little one here. I think that'll be pretty. This is an old dashboard from before. So for this month, our moon is the pink moon. And so the 4th, the 12th is the full moon, and then the 20th and the 27th are our moon phases for this month. All right, so my next section is the scheduled section. And of course, I love putting the April one of these. This is again Jane's agenda, and it says luxury in each detail. So pretty. This was from this month's box. Looks like a library. All right, and then this is going to be this month's calendar. So I have my monthly, and I just put what's going on in my life usually in the calendar. And then these are the weeklies. I am super pumped about these. Jane just came out with this dashboard, which I've been wanting to do a dashboard. So last month I ordered some from Etsy because I really wanted a dashboard set up, and Jane didn't have any. And then these came in this month's box, and I am so excited about it because I was like, yes, what I was looking for. So I'm going to decorate it. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I actually do things a little bit differently. Sometimes I write and then decorate a little bit as I go, simply because I want to have the space. I do not like to decorate just to decorate. Like, I'm using this planner for purpose. And so, like, having decorations in the way of what I need to write is not helpful for me. So I don't like to do that. This is just going to have like what I have going on in the week. So that's easy. Like, I'll decorate it and then write what I have going on in the week. And then I have all this space down here to decorate. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to talk more about these when I get to my other new stuff. So I'll get to that in a minute. And then here I have what I'm going to be eating. My habits, again, focusing on that self-care and skincare specifically. And then this is just like a brain dump for the week, which I really, really like, to just be able to throw it all on there and to be able to figure out what's going on. So to get it all out. So I like to have the monthly brain dump, and then this is like more like a weekly where I'm just like, bleh, here's all the stuff. So it just separates it and breaks it down a little bit easier for me as far as that's concerned. Okay, so I've got those. And then now I'm headed over to my face section. So this is going to be a little bit different. I don't have what I need in here right now, so I'll show you that when I get it. Unfortunately, mail has been an issue with this situation. They sent it close to my house and then turn around and send it way far away, and then it's still not back yet. And I was like, no, why are you going further away? I want this, but I will tell you more about that in a second. So this is my little, what I have here, and since it's my faith, I'm pretending like she's reading her Bible there. Love this. And then it says, let us live like flowers, wild and beautiful and drenched in sun. So excited for that to happen because I love the warmth that spring brings. Okay, there's nothing in this section. The reason why there's nothing in this section is because I'm going to be adding some inserts. So like I said, I'm doing this story right now, and I decided that I was going to order Cocoa Daisy and their inserts because they're already really pre-decorated, and then I'm going to add some stickers to it. And they have Bible stickers now. So I'm going to be adding that in. That being said, the Bible stickers have been sold out for all the things. I can't get a subscription with it being not sold out. So I'm struggling to get the subscription and be able to get the Bible stickers themselves with Cocoa Daisy right now. So I'm kind of waiting to see when I can make that happen. So hopefully soon. But every time like they go and put a new one in, they're already sold out. So I don't know how to get a subscription of them. And I just have to be patient and wait, I guess. So I'm just adding other stickers that they have that aren't sold out is what I'm going to be doing for that section. So I'll show you that when I get it. And then I have my home section. So for this section, I use, these are Jane's agenda, and I use these for what's going on with my boys at school. So this is more school related. I'll put the school calendar, the important dates for school. And then my older son tends to have projects, so I'm going to put those over here that he has. He has projects because he's in middle school. And so just to have us schedule those out, because he has a hard time with planning things, although he's getting better at it. Being able to kind of oversee that to help him out is great. Next, I have my task list. So these are things that you are kind of doing monthly and what needs to be done for the month. So this is kind of a lot right now. So I actually switched this. So this is like clean the bathrooms and things. And I'm actually doing that in May. So, but you know, that's okay. I am kind of mixing things up a little bit with that. And then these are the cleaning checklists to help me out with that. So this is spring cleaning bathroom, but right now really I'm focused on my garage. Now Jane also gave us some of these. This is a little tip in, which I think is cute for spring cleaning. And since it's that time, this is reset your home. 12 weeks, so just doing a little bit each day, which I really like this idea. Haven't even done it, haven't looked at it, but I like having this in here just for reference if I want to or need it. But like I said, right now I'm really focused on simply getting through the basement. The basement's a lot. It's a big task. So that's more so what I'm trying to get through right now as we speak. Especially because the town is going to be having a garage sale, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see, but I at least want to have the possibility. If I have everything ready to go, then there's a chance that I might do it. We'll see. So this is my cleaning schedule for the week, just things that I want to do daily in the morning and daily in the evening, and then each day of the week here. And as you can see this week, my focus is the basement declutter. So I have those for the week or for the month. And then I have my finance section. Loving how this looks. I think it's so cute. This is from a different box, and this also was, but oh, I love how that looks together. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm not going to show much of this section, but I do have some old Jane's Agenda inserts just to do a budget, which I haven't done yet. Then I have you know, my business expenses I keep track of in here. All right, things like that. Then I have my next and last section, which is my notes section. And I don't have any notes in there yet. So I need to put some note pages in there. So here's these are reference pages, which I haven't used yet. But if I have references that I want to use, then there's that. Here's another notes with a T. Just nice to have some little note pages in the back here. And then lined notes with the beautiful flowers on there. That fits really well with this particular box. Or I guess setup. There we go. And I like to have some meeting notes inserts that Jane has given in the past, which I really love too. So I'm going to stick that here. So here are the meeting notes, and I really like these. It's just like who's there, what's the agenda, time, location, all that kind of stuff. Dot grids, and then T also. So love those note pages. Love them. All right. So that is my regular planner catch-all setup. Now I'm going to show you what I'm doing that's new. So I showed you a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to show you those inserts for my Bible yet, so that's going to be a little while. But I'll show you that when I get to it. And then this, ta-da, is new. This is the daily grind, y'all. I'm so pumped for this. This is really already starting to work really well for me. I started it in March. Didn't want to show it until I kind of got things under my belt, was able to kind of figure out how I was going to make this work and what I was going to do. And I love it. This is working really well for me on a daily. Okay, breaks things down super well. So if you're not familiar with the daily grind, I'm going to put the information down below. I haven't yet in any of my videos because it's new for me, but I am going to be adding that in. This is just a beautiful setup that she's got. Like, this is cloth, y'all. It feels like I have a blanket on my planner. I mean, what? And this is like the woodland collection. I love this. She has some other ones too. They're very flowery. It's just too flowery for me, to be honest. So I really loved this one because it's just woodland creatures on the front. And then little bows on our green metal discs, so you can see those. Now, this system is a 10-disc system. I struggled with that part. I am not going to lie, because I wanted to be able to put inserts into my regular planner. There is nothing else that I know of is a 10-ring system. I don't have inserts that are big enough for that. And so it was a little frustrating. I am not going to lie, because I like to have all my things together. That's just the way I work better. So to have these two separate systems is a little bit frustrating for me. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? I don't really have enough space for it anyways in the other one, because this is a daily thing. And the other inserts and things that I use are weekly and just all the extra things. So it's just not going to work anyway for me. So it's actually for the better. I ended up accepting that this is the way it was going to be. And I am a happier person for it. So it's okay. I just am one of those people that didn't want to have 8 planners. Some of y'all have like 8 planners and you're happy with it and you do all the things. For me, that's so overwhelming. I just can't get on board with all the things. And so, I'm trying to minimize how much I'm actually using. Okay? So, here we are. This is the daily grind, y'all. It has this cute little pocket, the gingham. Oh my gosh, I love this. Or you could call it the buffalo. I don't know the difference between gingham and the buffalo plaid. Whatever. It's gorgeous. I love the plaid. Love plaid in general. Anyways, and this is like legit, like sewn quilted. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Then I bought some different inserts. So I have the daily grind regular inserts in here. And then I also have the spring inserts in here. And then I also have going through cleaning inserts in here. So that's what I added to this. Okay. And I'll explain all those things. This is super cute and creative. This is from the spring, but I just added it to the front because I'm going to decorate it, cut it out, and this will be a part of the dashboard. These dashboards also I ordered with it. They come with cute little pockets. These are like my goal, like how I planned out my goals and everything. So I have that little note there. Now, this is just the whole daily grind planner system. She goes on a 4-month. That's another thing that I was like, 4 months, no. Like, everything is by quarters. Why would you do 4 months? But her reasoning behind the 4-month situation is the fact that when you do 4 months, it's just better as far as your goal setting and being successful with it. You need 4 months. Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to do 3 months just because it just mentally is better for me. So I'm not really using this. I don't know if I'll keep it in there as 4 months or I'll just like cross one out. I don't know. But I'm going to do this system as a 3-month system just because it's easier for me to mentally be keeping track of. This I have filled out on here on that little notes page. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with that later. All right, so then we get into my month of April, and I have my goals here, and I can go over this in more detail in another one. I just wanted to kind of show how it's set up. And then it has your weekly, week ahead, what you have going on. I'm going to do some more decorating there. Then I have what's going on for each day. And this is what I love because it's going to just break down my day. What am I going to be doing? And I don't get it all done. I don't. This doesn't always work out. It's not perfect. Whatever. At least I'm trying to squeeze everything in there. And if I don't get it done, I at least try to get those 3 movers done. That's the biggest plan. Okay, that's the idea. And that you're moving forward in your goals. You don't have to be perfect, but at least you're moving towards what you really want. Okay, so I have this week all ready to go and set up. At the end of the week, you have a week review, and then you go to the next week. Then at the end of the month, you have a week review and then a month review. There's my week review. And then there's my month review. All right. And then you go to the next month. Okay. So I only have a month worth in here right now. Okay. Then I have my next dashboard and this is my spring. This is so cute. Now I don't have this in the exact order because I put it the way that I wanted it to be in my planner. So it's not exactly the way she had it in the actual inserts. But this is the aesthetic quiz. So you get an aesthetic quiz of who are you at spring. I love this. It's so fun. She does a lot of these cute little quizzes. I think it's so fun and cute. So you're going to answer these questions and then you're going to find out, are you a social butterfly, an earthy soul, or a fresh start seeker? That's going to be hard because I feel like I'm a fresh start seeker and a social butterfly. But I'm also earthy. I do my moon rituals. I don't know. We'll find out what I am. Okay. Then I also have my monthly here. You can decorate these. These are very bullet journal-y and they're so cute. For this, I was kind of thinking that I would use this as my new kind of planner breakdown. What am I going to do each day to get on track with my planner situation? Because I want that. That's one of my main goals this month. And then you have your consistency tracker. Haven't filled this out yet. We're on April 1. I better figure out what I'm going to be doing this month. So I'm not sure. This might be extra. I may not even be using that because I already have kind of a tracker in my other system. So I don't want to add to it. So this is what changed. My self-care, I used to have the mood tracker in there and things like that. Well, I moved it over to here. I don't need 2 mood trackers. And I really do like this. This is cute because it's like excited, productive, meh, anxious, grateful, happy, sad, mad, and erg. There's more feelings in there. I like that. There's multiple kinds. And it's super cute besides. So I'm going to be using my alcohol markers for that. Because the back of it is a tracking sheet, which I won't use, and it bleeds through, and I'm okay with that. All right, spring cocktail recipes. This is what I was talking about with my rewards. So I'm going to be using this as my kind of my rewards, my spring cocktail recipes. Like pick one of these each week that I feel like, okay, I earned this. I did a good job this week. And on the weekend, just chill and pick one of these to make, which I think is so cute. And so it has spring cocktail, spring mocktail. So the equivalent of this, the mocktail's on the back if you're not a drinker. I'm a drinker. So I'm going to do the cocktails. All right. So we've got these two. And then we have the picnic treat recipes here. And so that's the other part that I was showing in those goals as rewards. So I'm so excited. This is just going to be so cute to try these little things. And you can also add your own. So I might add my own later on. Then it also has a must-watch list of different kinds of springy type movies. So we've got whimsical, adventure, and growth. And then you can add your own too. I'm super excited for this. Some of these I've seen before. Never Ending Story. That's classic. And so I'm thinking of definitely maybe doing some of these that I haven't seen, because there's some on here I haven't seen, and just enjoying that time as self-care. And this, you can put your list on here, which I think is really cute too. There's your little couch. You're watching The Sound of Music. Oh, that's my stepmom's favorite. So I like that they have that on the screen too. So you could use this one as your watch list or this one as your watch list. So classic. I just love it. Then you can rate your movies, which I think is really fun too. So there's some ratings and notes. on what you thought. And then we also have the spring reading list. I love that she used the covers on there. Like, how pretty is that? I wish it was in color, but that would be expensive, I think, to put it in color. But that would be really cute as far as just those parts. And I get, like, you can color things, but just those kind of parts would be fun in color. All right. Or, you know what? I could cut these out and put them in color, too. If I read them, then they get to be in color. Something like that. That would be cute. Okay, then we have the book ratings as well. Now, I am having a hard time with that because I'm in a book club. So I'm reading my own books and doing my own reviews of books that I'm reading. So those are going to go here. And so that's why these are smaller, because these are actually my inserts from my other catch-all. But you know what? I want it all in one spot. This is the way I am, right? I want it organized and I want it all in one spot. So it's okay. They're one ring less. I'm going to be okay with that. And it's fine. So I'm putting those in there. And then from the April, she gave us these book review pages. So we can rate those as well. And then she gave us new reading review pages as well. These reading notes. So I'm going to start using those too. So you can just take notes on what you're reading. All right. Then we have our spring playlist. This is so cute. This is so up my alley as a singer and music lover. So, I mean, love that it has like this old school playlist. And then you can add your own songs. Then this is also up my valley, or up my wheelhouse with the craft projects. I don't know what I'll do of these. They're cute ideas. I'm just trying to keep up with what I have. But here's some additional ones. And then, of course, a spring bucket list. Cute, cute, cute. And I'll probably do a lot of these with my boys. So I think this would be fun to add, just to do some things with my boys. And then, of course, some memories that you can keep back here, too. So that's cute. Super fun. In the back of that. All right. So then the next section is cleaning. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. You can self-assess just all the different areas. So there's a self-assessment of your house and what it's like right now. Then you want some goals. And I can go into more detail if y'all are interested in seeing this more. But then your living room has coloring pages, which I think is really cool. So it has each of the rooms. It has the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, storage, which for me would be basement. And then it has your strategic shifts. Like, how are you going to shift things? What are you going to do? Like, you can put together how you're going to sell it. I mean, this is so cute. And then maybe you're going to use the money, which I love this idea, to refresh. Right? And then you're going to keep going with your habits. Now, this part I don't necessarily probably need because I have, again, kind of an idea of what I'm doing here. But this can keep things scheduled and just say, this is what I'm going to do. But she has some extras of those as well. I just put 1 week worth. All right, so that is it. I know this is a lot. And I know I've been gone, and I just was reevaluating how I wanted to do things. And so that's why I was taking my time. March was just one of those months where I wanted to figure things out. And now I feel like I'm where I want to be. But it's never going to be perfect, and I need to just show where I'm at. And that's what I'm going to be working on. So if you're interested in seeing just where I'm at and real, go ahead and like and subscribe and tune in to our next video where I'll probably be doing some tea and stuff coming up and more of the daily grind and how I'm going to be doing that moving forward as well. All right. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget, be bold.